Hello, seekers. Welcome back to the Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Oh my gosh. That's that's okay. YouTube's wild. YouTube is really wild. So anyway, before we get started, can we please address my community post of the dead tree that took 3 days to remove? Okay, it's not on the property of the house I'm in, it's on city property. It just happened to overlook my bedroom window. This tree, for winter storms, summer storms, winds, blizzard, limbs would fall off because it had a lot of dead limbs, right? Then the lightning strike. Now the tree became dangerous because when the lightning struck the house, the wires, the tree, I don't know what it struck, but we had chaos. Like the house was arcing electricity. They had to come, the city had to come and deal with the lines outside. A transformer went, the tree probably got struck. La 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 la. It was a whole lot, and it was Father's Day weekend. So anyway, this tree belongs to the city, not me. I ain't paying for that. Some of y'all think I just come on here. You know what? I got a tree to remove. I need to grift. Really? Really? So no, it's on city property. The city removed it. It was right, just literally a foot away from their power lines. So they came and removed it. But yes, after the lightning strike, the tree must have went dead, because if you look in the photo, you can see there was hardly any leaves left on it. Now, if you look at the tree next to it, that's what all the trees look like here. They're full. They're full of beautiful green leaves. Nobody takes a tree down just because they're bored. It's a big event. It's a very big event, by the way. And so the tree had to go. Now, maybe they'll plant something new. I don't know. Okay, are we clear? I would never remove a tree from a rental house. You think I would invest in that? Get out of here. And I don't believe in taking down healthy trees. That tree was not healthy at all. Dang. Welcome to the internet. I go, you know what? That explains. Because I know there's somebody running around out there and they just want to prove that I'm just a shit person, persecution, smear campaign. Don't give a fuck. God knows who I am. That's all that matters to me. What the world thinks of me, it really don't matter to me. You can make your own conclusions. Amen. Yeah, the landlord would have had to remove it, but it was on city property. City property. It just happened to be massive, and I could see it out my window, and I feel like if that thing ever came down, I'd probably be asleep, and it would just come right through my bedroom. So now I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Oh, you have no idea, trauma queen. It's a whole thing. The landlord would be responsible for if it was on this property. Exactly, not me. You think I'm ever paying for a tree removal on rental property? Get out of here. I just go downstairs and hide in the storm. The tree fell on my house. It came out of the ground. Exactly, especially when they're dead. That was my fear. Katie, thank you for the super chat. I know this is a bit late, 1 to 2 days, but did you see Chantal laughing at the image? Yeah, somebody sent that to Foodie. It was really disheartening, and it was really disgusting. That was pure evil. And like I said, you got to be careful when you do stuff like that, because maybe you're going to be shown what it feels like, or I don't want part of that kind of karma. Hello, Suzanne. That was pure evil. Yes, it was. But you already know that she's not a leader. Foodie's not a leader. She's a follower. And she's got quite a group over there threatening everybody now. And I thought to myself, what would really suck is you're out there threatening, and you've got your Beezers now striking reaction channels on your behalf. Do you know how big Girl World is? You're getting ready to go to Syria, and you count on those platforms, Foodie? Can you even imagine the backlash? Can you imagine being stuck in Syria without a dime? I just don't find that to be a smart move just because you're mad. Foodie don't have room to talk with her glucose levels. Wow, and that's on her. Oh, they said a group of bikers should show up at Gucci's place. I tell you, man, Girl World's huge. Huge. I think that live stream did remind us again of who she is. Cuba Rage 2.0. Yeah. No one, not one reaction channel in Girl World is as vile as she is. I mean, how many people were listening to that and had to tap out? I had to tap out. I had to. It was just so. And I believe it's because she's mad at him, because she took a few pokes at him to get him to show up in the stream. And I'm going to guess he's been ignoring her, and here she is going to give up her whole life to go to Syria. And then he popped in the chat. And that was after she talked about his culture being oppressed and all this stuff. So everybody was a target, including him. It was brutal, but that's what she did on Cuba Rage. Exactly 4 hours. 4 hours, because she was mad that he who shall not be named didn't choose her. Did not choose her. So she went on a 4 hour, and there was nobody innocent in her attacks. She went after Dee Dee's mom. She went after everyone. Her chat, Dee Dee's mom. This is what she does when she can't go after the person that she's really mad at. It's very juvenile, but par for course. She knew the corn talk would get him to come out of the bushes. Yep. She kept poking, and she talked about how she abused him. Remember that time he was off camera for about 2 weeks, and we thought it was a bad haircut, or we thought he shaved his beard off, right? And she was embarrassed. No, I think it was when he had a cut eye from her abuse. She's the one who admitted it. I would never even have speculated it. Like I said, I react to what comes out of her mouth. I don't have to make anything up. She always gives it away. Thank you, Sweep Daily Win, for the milestone. I sent you an email. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I was in her chat, told her to check her email. And then she proceeded. Oh, when the Kick support entered. Yeah, the email. Yeah, Kick support came in. She ended up deleting the whole 4-hour live that she did with her full chest. Didn't she do that with Cuba Rage too? Deleted the whole thing. Yeah, she did. Oh, and the Pumped Up Kicks, where she said that's America's national anthem. Yeah, but it was satire, right, Foodie? Right. You're evil. God doesn't like evil. Radioactive Gaming. She even tried to go after Kalari. Oh, Goodness. Super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you, Radioactive. It was abhorrent. Yeah. I was in 31 frames. I was listening to it through 31 frames. Because they do it without a reaction. They just play it. So I was listening. Yeah, she did this before. Cuba Rage, yeah. Maybe, because they did mention me, no hagness. Anyway, that means I'm not a hag. I think. I don't know what it means. Anyway, um, they even mentioned me. So maybe my video might have hit a nerve. Second wife syndrome. Because she mentioned it. The stepmom and second wife era. She mentioned that. I didn't even have to pull that out of the air. But it did make me think. I was in Jordy's and he had enough and pulled the plug. Yeah, he did. He did. But that's who we're going to watch it through because he went and uploaded the whole thing without commentary for all reactors, he said. Thank you, Jordy. I appreciate it. You were waiting for your name to be mentioned? Yeah, I think everybody was. That's what that means. You're not a hag. I know. Genius level. That's what I said. Thank you. No hagness going on here. Genius. Yeah, well played, Jordy. He asked his audience last night. He said, "Do you guys want? Do you want me to upload it and react to it tomorrow, or do you want me to upload it or download the whole thing and just upload it for all the reactors?" And they go, "Yeah, do that." So that's what he did. Sin and Sass uploaded the long stream too. You know what? I just watched Sin and Sass for the first time like a few days ago, and I'm like, damn, her name's Shelly, and she's got the same voice as me. What? Awesome. That's awesome. I am old. I do get tired. But I do take care of myself. Thank God. Jordy is funny. But I just jumped in right when he was getting ready to log off because he had just jumped into her stream and he was like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you approach things with receipts and you're just reacting to whatever she's saying and you're not calling her the C word, even though she does. She F-bombs everybody, goes for their looks, attacks them. She's vile. She'll accuse you of it, though. But if you go at it in a commentary sort of way, and you're not being a cyber bully like she was doing, which is hence why Kick showed up, they're like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I mean, you're putting somebody's picture up there, Chantal Gucci, and you are degrading her with your little band of merry thieves. And listen, Kick is based in Australia, Foodie. I don't think your First Amendment rights are part of their gig. Okay, so maybe you should learn the company that you are. They don't care if you run your mouth. They just don't want you literally doing what you did. So maybe you should learn about that. I don't know, or lose the platform. Nobody really cares. But anyway, if you're just reacting to her, you're just a commentary channel. She can rewrite it. Her beezers can lie about you, slander you, threaten you. It's just the game they play because in the end, they could lose their queen off this platform. And then what? Who wins? Who wins, Beezers? Not Foodie. She's going to be in Syria. She needs her money. So striking channels in Girl World and blatantly saying it on a live stream and then showing in the chat that that's exactly what you guys were doing. That's just a Mean Girls Club. That's all that is. How does anybody take you guys serious? I don't get it. Crazy. Yeah, I like insight and I like conspiracy theories based on lining up all the things she said and trying to put it together like a puzzle. I think it's fun. But never do I go at this with a hate, anger. That would drain me. That would mean she's living rent free in my head. And trust me, I am literally watching evil and I feel nothing except for wow. Wow. Well, happy birthday, gal. God bless you. Willie scream. Birthday cake's in the chat. Yeah, I'm glad she showed how evil she is. I love when she manifests. I love when the dark comes to light because it just proves my point. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. All right, then. Should we get on with it? I say we should. We got 371 people in the chat. I hope I have the thumbs up to match. Boom! Now let's see what we can get through. I'm here for you. I haven't even had lunch. So if I got to grab a snack and come back because it's just getting good, then you got to deal with it. I'll mute myself, of course, but I have not even had lunch. I was like, I got done with all the stuff I had to do, and I'm like, man, we got to cover this today. We might be here forever. We may have to do a two-parter. Wouldn't that be fun? One this afternoon, one this evening. Oh, maybe. Okay, then. I'm game. We'll see when we get foodie fatigue. Now, remember, please keep this in mind. Everybody said she had a sepia tone to her video, but no, the camera's greasy from her greasy fingers. So she ends up cleaning it off in a little while. Quite a while. But no, it's not a sepia tone. It's grease. We're looking through grease. Gravy grease? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Linda just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Linda. Zeno, welcome to your first month. Need some Z's. Virgo, Sarah, and Ash, welcome back. Oh, and Virgo, welcome to your first month. Thank you. I was going to do a members only stream. That was what I was going to be doing right now. But I think this trumped it, okay? Because I said if anything crazy happens, we got to cover it. But I will be doing a members only retro react tomorrow, and it'll help us in all this crazy. So I don't want to do Cuba Rage, so don't ask me, because it was just as vile. And if you guys get emotionally affected by the words that come out of her mouth that are constantly wash, rinse, repeat, anger, please don't watch her. Because that's what she wants. She wants to get to you. She wants you angry. She wants you to feel threatened. She wants you to shut up. Please. You don't even have that power. You've lost all the power of your channel. Now you're just like a talking head. Unk alert. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to say your name on here. But now we know, thanks to Foodie. Because I guess he got booted out of his house after she talked about oppressed and corn. And I said, well, look at her dropping nuggets in her anger just to get his attention. Well, she got it. She got it all right. I think she is running that show in Syria. I guess we'll find out when she goes. But if I were you Beezers, man, I would make sure her platform stays up while she's in Syria. It'd be a sad day for all of you. Now let's go enjoy our show, shall we? Look, they're turning it into a relationship. That's weird. Go on now.
What the fuck? No, seriously, Jill? Like, why does me defending myself?
Okay, so if you don't know what happened, Gal Charlotte left. Listen, I've danced with Gal Charlotte years ago when she used to do parodies of Lori Beth. Okay, and then I'm not going to talk about dancing with Gal Charlotte. Okay, no, thank you. But she goes to many channels and becomes part of their community, and then eventually gets tossed or something, whatever. So anyway, she gave her opinion of why she don't really care for Foodie anymore. And that's fine. It's an opinion, Foodie, not a 4-hour freaking stream. Okay? And I have to agree with her because all the things she said, we've all said. You lie about your weight. You lie about all kinds of things. Why should people support you when you're always lying to them? I'm not going to disagree with Gal Charlotte. So then Jill came in and said, after what you did to Gal Charlotte, I just can't support you anymore. Another opinion, not a 4-hour live stream. So that's why I don't believe that these two comments actually are what set this off. I think it gave her the green light to do this because I really think she's angry at Salah. That everything he promised her in Syria was all BS. Now she's lost her apartment and supposedly she's got her plane ticket. I don't know. She said it, not me. I'm just saying, read between the lines and enjoy the show.
Like, offend you? Like, this is so out of left field.
Well, why does anything we say offend you? Just asking. We're going to keep turning this around. We're not going to buy into any of it as real. We're going to turn this around to what it really is. This is all projection. This is everything she has done and said on this platform that she's accusing others of. Carry on.
Like, what have I done to you? Or who have I lashed out at? That didn't come for me first, and I'm just.
Dee Dee's mom, Allah and his wife, Chelsea Lee Art, Rosie, QLR, hell, even Amber a couple times, not even talking about you. There's a list. There's a long list, Foodie. And I wish I would have gathered it. Salah's family. There you go. Anyone else? Anyone else got anything you want to add in here? Did I do something wrong? I got a message reminding me I was a moderator. I have no idea. Maybe it's a new YouTube thing. I don't think you got any, unless people are from Foodie's camp. If they're trying to, you know how if they can't get to me, they're going to go for you mods. So maybe they were like striking you. God only knows. Leon, you already know what we go through over here. Just let it happen organically. Oh yeah, Shannon. Who else? Let's just say there's lots. Oh, the Doggerty Dozen. A bunch of people from TikTok. Remember the girl that was talking about how to help Muslim women to pick the second wife or the third wife? Remember that woman that she dragged in Kuwait and brought up her TikTok? Never said a word about Foodie. Didn't even know she existed until she decided to drag her into a video because she was angry at Salah about second wife stuff. See how it all makes sense? See how it all makes sense? I love that.
Defending myself. I really want to know.
I just told you. I gave you a list. There's probably more.
Like, what the fuck are you people mad at?
Oh, and she went after the kind of in this stream. She went after the whole woman surrogate that she Wow. Talk about a hypocrite in that statement. You know what? I'm not covering that though. Thank you for your order. I appreciate you.
What are you mad at? Because Jill, fuck Gal Charlotte. Who the fuck is she? She's a hater. Do you want me to give her a hug? Of course I'm gonna lash out. What the fuck? So y'all
I don't think she really came at you as a hater. She was just getting foodie fatigue. And she voiced her opinion. What are you afraid the other Beezers that liked her are going to join her team? They might after this. A 4-hour dragging. This is how you get people to turn on people. You put buzzwords in there and change the meaning of what they said. I've always been fair. Whether, unless you're vile, then you can kick rocks. But I've always been fair. And I feel like I'm being fair right now. I'm not a fan of Gail Charlotte. So what? So what? She's got issues. So what? I didn't drag her. I never did anything to drag her character or any of that shit. Right? Anyway, my point is what she was doing was expressing her opinion in a non-vile way. And you throw buzzwords in there and give her a whole new character. And I think you've been doing this since you were in school. I think you were the school bully, in my opinion, because nobody would come up here when you know you can look at the comments she left and not treat someone like that. All they got to do is go look at the comment. There was nothing vile in there. There was nothing in there except her opinion of you duping her and duping your audience. The end.
can abuse me every day and treat me like shit, and I have to just shut up? And you have a problem with that? You're so weird.
She's weird. Okay.
Like people like you who get mad out of nowhere for me defending myself are
I'm sure it wasn't out of nowhere. I'm sure it was a slow kill and she'd finally had enough. To be honest, any relationship can be that way where you go, all right, I'll give you a pass on this one. Okay, I'll give you a pass on this one. And then they start going, you know what? This is a pattern. And then eventually they have enough and they tell you why they're leaving. Big deal.
weird. Did you see? Did you see her complaints? I lie about my weight. No, I don't. So you're inventing shit to be mad about.
That's what you're doing right now. Oh my gosh, Canucky Bird, I love you. Look at the Canadian super chat. I love you. I love Canada. I think it's funny when she rages. It's proof of total lack of self awareness. She will never learn that defending oneself does not mean attacking others, it means explaining your reasons and decisions. Amen. Amen. I just went into a whole explanation about the tree outside because I know people like to create something that doesn't exist as if I would be grifting for a tree removal that is on city property and I'm in a rental home. That doesn't even make sense. I would have to be absolutely nuts to take down a tree anywhere that I don't own. But you have to, and that's why I do it. It's not to defend myself, it's just to stop whatever bullshit's coming next. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, oh my God. But maybe I should have been clearer. See, that's ownership, Foodie. There you go.
I'm doing it to you because you called me out first, Jill. You fucking said what?
Wow. So Jill couldn't even have a conversation with you. You just went louder, higher pitched. Look at all the food on her hijab. That makes it even more fun.
The fuck do you want from me, bro?
She already told you she can't support you anymore for what you did, said to Gail Charlotte. The end. Accept it, move on. Joanna, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh, yes. There's a handful of shirts that just went into production, and then the last of the shirts go into production tomorrow. All the ones that were ordered last night go into production tomorrow. Thank you guys. I love you.
You literally just came for me. I did nothing to you. Nothing. The fuck? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
You are actually. You are living the Twilight Zone. Dang. Too bad we couldn't play the creepy music. That would be great, however that goes.
I literally
It's copyrighted.
did fuck all to you people.
Aw, her didn't do anything to anybody.
I had someone comment, say hi to Smokey for me. A cat, you don't like me because I rehomed a cat I've had for 7 days?
Yeah, but do you remember when you put out a Facebook, you tagged the Humane Society or whatever it was and said that you found the cat on the road? Don't you remember that? It was exposed and it was Smokey. It was in that bedroom because there sat the little table with the whatever on it from the bedroom. You don't remember that? Where you wanted them to come get the cat, like you wanted them to take the cat because you found it on the road. Maybe you did find the cat on the road. I don't know. We never know what's the truth anymore. But somebody found it, put it on the Twitter.
Oh my god, bro.
But we
Like,
think maybe you just released it back to the road. Right? Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the super chat. I really want to know how someone can treat their audiences like this. I don't know. How can someone live in such a negative space for 4 hours straight over one comment? But it's shot in all different directions. And of course, we get dragged in because I'm telling you, man, she tries to recruit her Beezers into doing the dirty work. She did that with Missy Moo and then turned on Missy Moo. She did. She did.
I'm done with that shit. Take your complaints elsewhere. Fuck. I did fuck all to you. Seriously. I'm waiting. I want to know what I did. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, but when somebody comes in and tells you what you did, this is what you do. So there's no argument to be had because you think you've already won by just denying everything and hiding under God. That's sick. That's what Shani does. I don't like that. Smokey would have been a perfect fit in my home. I know. What a cute cat. All talkative. God bless that cat. Honestly, and I think it's because he really needed someone that could turn his life around. And that's why I really loved Smokey. I loved him. He just, Tiger Tabbies are amazing. And it was just another broken heart story, just like the hamster. She always has to have someone do her dirty work. I know.
Of course, I'm
Oh, and Leung, you will be shocked. I'll email you.
gonna say something. The hell? You're the one. You still didn't tell me what I did. Bye, Jill. Goodbye.
Oh, they didn't give Jill time to say what she did. She actually said it.
Do you see how that fucking works? No, I'm not having a heart attack. I'm gonna outlive all you miserable motherfuckers, and you're gonna be real mad.
Well, if you outlive us, how could we be mad? We wouldn't be here to know. That was genius. I'm going to be sitting with the Lord, my baby, my grandparents. Why am I going to be mad? Why would I be mad? I won't even remember this life on earth.
Like, seriously, you unload on people. Weird
That's what you're doing.
Barbie, Scrape, all of you people. Do I unload on you for any reason?
Not yet, but it's coming. Isup, situational blue cheese, Tracy. That's some evil shit. What did Tracy ever do to you people besides you were jealous? And I got to be honest, I Teardrop tries to come out with her hands clean, but she perpetuates a lot of this shit. She really does. The whole Tracy thing, she was like always fighting with Tracy. Man, that's some shit right there.
Jill sounds close to Joan. No, it's true. They're fucking
Oh yeah,
weird.
she's gone after Scrape Goat before and Blue Pot. Blue Pot didn't even say anything bad. They said you don't have enough stamina. Blue Pot said you don't have enough stamina to lie or something like that. So what they were actually on Foodie's side, and Foodie's all "F you, Blue Pot," and blocked. Oh God.
And you were never a real follower then. If you have a problem with me defending myself against ridiculous accusations,
Well, you don't even know how to defend yourself. You get all crazy instead of showing receipts or proof. That's it. That's all you got to do. Teardrop, yeah, I noticed. Starting on Scrape now. Because you'll see. When people start rising in the ranks and Foodie keeps shouting them out, yeah, you'll see.
yeah, you're the one coming in and unloading on me. What did I do? Nothing. Because I'm responding to Gal Charlotte? Okay.
Yeah, I'm well aware that Tracy would back Foodie. I mean, Tracy came in and tried to give me some shit once, and I just laughed her out off the live stream. But she would defend Foodie, but there were people that poked Tracy, and then she'd get in fights with people. It was a whole thing. Let's just not. I don't really want to get this deep in Foodie's stupid community because I got to be honest with you, they all ain't right. They're all bullies.
She left me that nice message, by the way, not the other way around. And just throwing out, oh, by the way, you lie about you grift. So you're basically agreeing, Jill. Jill is a two-faced backstabber. So you're.
Is she? She's a two-faced backstabber. Jill. I have never even heard of Jill until this day. I really haven't. Now, the other ones, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. I've seen all that action. But no, we've never seen Jill.
You're basically agreeing with this piece of shit that she's saying that I'm a grifter, that I'm a.
Well, I would love to review your charity for Down syndrome child where you laid out all the rules before you even did the charity, before you received one donation, all the rules you laid out on your end, and that's called a business agreement, verbal, oral, right? So when people were looking for what you promised them, that would have been exactly what that was, because you never delivered. You never planned on delivering them the receipts.
Liar. So, like, why are you here, bro? Why are you here acting like you're a supporter when you're not? All of y'all fake motherfuckers, like Jill, like whoever left and isn't back, stay
In
the
other words, whoever doesn't kiss her butt.
fuck away. We are
There you go.
fine without you. We don't need you. The fuck? Think I'm just gonna sit there and be silent? Like, I'm allowed to defend myself. Whether you like that or not, or whether you think that makes me a mean person, I'm a mean
I
person.
think it's the way you do it. You look unhinged, a little manic, and I think it's the way you do it. It's in a bully way. Like, everybody's supposed to be afraid of you. All right? And I just don't, it might work in your real world, but on the internet, it just gets you in all kinds of trouble. And not only that, you keep losing people. What's your goal here with these platforms? To make money or to alienate? I don't get it.
When I'm coming for these motherfuckers first.
Oh, dang, MFers.
I never do. I never do.
She never does. Ever. She's been talking about that Chelsea Lee art, who's on TikTok, none of her business. Oh, yeah, and Ash Trevino on TikTok, none of her business. She drags people to YouTube, and then she comes for them, and they don't even know who the hell she is.
Ever.
Ever. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite, you guys. First we got, now we got to do lobster claws. That's my new favorite. Like this. She went after Gucci. Yeah, that was a fun story. So she went after Gucci because Gucci had been talking about going to a car show in downtown Ottawa. And she rarely even does commentary. She just plays Foodie's streams. And she barely will chime in. Like, don't go down. She'll say things like, don't go down there at night. It's dangerous. Right? Like little things like that. Right? And then, hence going forward a little bit, her chat started bringing attention to Chantal Gucci because Chantal Gucci took a picture of her in the wild. Oh my God. Oh no. That's going to happen. If you run into Foodie in the wild, you're going to take a picture of her. It happened in Canada. Just some stranger filmed a video of her gunting across the snow, right? Anyway, so weeks before, or days before, like 4 days before the car show, Chantal Gucci was excited because remember, Ottawa is her city. Foodie just moved there. Anyway, so Gucci says, and she says, I'm going to go to the car show and I'm going to film it. So she was down there filming it. And Foodie's the one that scooted by her and caught her on camera. And she said that Gucci was stalking her. No, somebody in her chat said, let's go to the car show because they wanted to stir some shit up. And we know who the troll was. We're well aware. They got Foodie to go down there and then created this big shitstorm. But Foodie has turned it into a whole stalker, hater, all this stuff. All of it.
Like, it's unreal. It's like I'm literally in the Twilight Zone, bro.
I'm in the Twilight Zone watching you eat a salad without a fork. What's the kitchen, 10 feet away? For real. And you're eating it with your fingers. With dressing?
Thank you
But on a lighter note, it's good to see you eating a salad.
for lurking here.
And then she thought Chantal Gucci was weak. Till she seen the community standing up for Chantal Gucci. Because we already knew Chantal Gucci didn't do anything to deserve this. Nothing. So the community started standing up because Girl World is big. You take one channel down, I'm just saying, Girl World is huge. So, huge. Foodie's getting ready to go to Syria, ladies, where he relies on her money. I'm just saying. So, anyway, I don't even know where I was going with this. I'm just like, oh, she thought she was weak. Then she found out Girl World was like, yeah, we don't think so. You're not going to just pick on somebody. All right? So she still keeps trying to test the community with this, but she found out Chantal Gucci will fight back. With the law, she will fight back. She ain't as weak as Foodie thinks she is. She's going to F around and find out with Chantal Gucci.
They take it personal when I don't lose weight or I don't stick to a diet. Oh, well, that's your problem. I didn't know that was a reason to be disliked.
Oh, Foodie, there's so many more, but go ahead. She always thinks it's her weight. Why do they always think that? Not their character, not the deception, not the way they treat their partners or their animals. Why do they think that it's always their weight? Was it always their weight in high school? Is this like some, well, I could have got that guy if it wasn't for my weight? No, it's your character, it's your personality.
Yeah, I don't, Nina. People are allowed to say whatever they want to me, but I have no right to respond to anything.
You can, but look at the consequences. Kick had to send you an email. telling you to knock that shit off. So you lost a 4 hour monetized live stream. So even Kick said, not on my platform. So maybe you'll start reading what they're saying and you'll start behaving. So at least you have a real fight when it comes to a false whatever. But Kick watched it and emailed you. They were not happy with what you were doing.
Well, if you're tired of watching reruns, don't watch because that's fucking bullshit. There are 800 people in Chelsea Lear's chat right now watching her detangle her natty.
See? Chelsea Leart doesn't even have a clue who Foodie is. Didn't she just say, ever? I have never, ever come for somebody who didn't come for me first. Case in point. There'll be plenty in this live, by the way. Of where she goes and completely makes a hypocrite out of everything she says. Yeah, we know. We know why Gucci went down there. We don't have to defend Gucci. That's her city, not Foodie's. That's her city. Foodie is an invader.
Matty ass fucking hair.
Matty ass fucking hair. Got it. You jealous of the audience that Chelsea Leart has? Have you been watching her trying to figure out how you can get those views and the comment or the content and the money she makes? Is that why you do that? And then you get jealous and then you have to bring them up on your channel? It doesn't make sense.
This is my content. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. No, seriously. I'm doing what every other fucking streamer does, bro.
We don't do what you do. Ew.
Like,
lobster claws. Is there any is there crabs or crab claws? We'll do crab claws. Put a crab in the chat. Every time she thinks she made a point. Jill's got her all worked up. You know she's mad at Salah, right? He ignored her all day. This is what she does. Wait till she whistles him in. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I thought you were sleeping. So you didn't talk to him. Got it. Got it. And today is your Kick payday. So, you were just checking the temperature to see if he was still on board with you coming to Syria? Nobody knows, but we know. There they are. Crab claws. I love it. Oh, they got lobsters too. Lobster claws.
no, I don't
Can't even walk and get a fork.
this bread, do I? It's like weird. I prefer pita, but
Well, you should call and get a refund.
I'm just like, I'm done. Like, what did I do? What the hell?
If you're done, log off. We all catch strays and shit and smear campaigns. Every reactor. Some of them, they're doing it because they're part of a different community and they just want to, I don't even know. They're doing it for you. Let's just say that.
Thank you, NT time. Looks like cardboard. No, it's just a very different kind I've never had. It looks like
It kind of just looks like flour tortillas that were maybe flipped in a pan.
cardboard. It's like a flatbread.
Yeah, pretty much. A tortilla. It looks exactly like a flour tortilla. Like the ones, if you go to a Mexican restaurant and you're lucky enough to go to a good one where they make the tortillas right there, right then. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, I love you. You say that to the tortilla maker because you haven't lived until you have ordered with fresh made, homemade tortillas, flour ones, soft. So that's exactly what that looks like.
I'm waiting. Like, nobody can tell me. Like, even Jill.
No, nobody's interested. Nobody wants to throw logs into your fire. It's like 4 hours? Seriously, dude. You don't want to go to Syria. But now you got to live in your mom's basement if you don't. You said it. What am I supposed to do? Live in my mom's basement? Would that make you happy? You know, when she accused any of us of us not wanting her to go to Syria. We want you to go. Yes, please. Let's go. Faster the better.
You're just gonna come in here, unload on me, and be like, bye.
No, you're unloading on people. They just left a comment.
Nobody can have an adult conversation. I've noticed that.
You can't. That's why everybody's backing off. Your beezers are so afraid of calling out the truth because what? They're now like a community. They're all best friends. I don't know. Or they're just like you. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Never seen anything like it.
It's like I've been following you forever, and I'm a true beezer. But you do something or say I don't like, and I'm gone by. No bother to explain or like nothing.
No, she explained. You just were too angry to actually listen to it, but she explained. If she really was in that much pain, she'd go to the ER. She's been going on about a week about it. I know. Let her. Let her suffer. Her conversations are just food and farts. I know. I wonder what her rage would be like without food. Cuba rage, where she added alcohol just to fuel the flames. I think that was because, well, we knew it was because of He Who Shall Not Be Named. It was her last night in Cuba, and he wasn't answering her calls, her texts. He unchose her. And the pizza, French fry place in the resort was closed. It was that simple. 4-hour Cuba rage.
So goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, it does. It has a canlit section, Nina. Yeah, rip Tim Curry. He hasn't been well for a while.
Since 2024, Tim Curry hasn't been well. He had a massive stroke. I actually thought he passed away in 2024, but I guess I was wrong.
Hey, Foodie Fan 420. Like, I've literally done nothing. Or
That's what I'm talking about, Charlie's mom. Those authentic tortillas. Whoo-wee. We need to learn how to make those. I watch a girl, she shows you how to make them. Because her family, she only feeds them authentic. She don't buy that shit made in a... There's a difference in taste, too, and it's incredible. It's almost like it melts in your mouth. Stop. It's really easy.
anything.
Oh, sorry, Foodie. Back to the rager. I'm sorry. Are we supposed to share energy with her? Or is it okay that we just dismiss it as blah, 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 blah?
That comment by that tree lady. Yeah.
So is Jill the tree lady or is Gal Charlotte the tree lady? We don't even know what tree lady means. Like we got a bunch of knots on our head. I don't even know. Don't care.
I recognize their name. They've been watching for a while. Why are you still watching then?
Have a Sue Mom. Send me your recipe. Just email me the recipe.
If I'm such an awful person because I can't lose weight and because you think I'm a grifter.
No, she actually said you lie about your weight. But we know you can't lose weight. We've watched you for 10 years. And then you get really sick, and then you come back on and beg everybody to help you and hold you accountable. And then when they try to, this is how they get treated. I'm sure Salah was on her ass about getting healthy. That would explain why she's eating a salad with her fingers.
Or I'm nasty. I'm miserable because I respond to nasty people. So then what does that make them?
What? That don't even make sense. They typed something out. They didn't make a video about you. They weren't screaming and yelling and you matched energy. They typed something out. Sorry, I'm not going to, after what you said to Gal Charlotte, I just am not going to be able to support your content or your channel anymore. Okay. You're the one carrying on.
If they're on the offensive and they spend all day on Twitter analyzing every little thing about me, body shaming, doxing.
Body shaming? Doxing? What? Are we allowed to play the, yeah, but you held up a picture that one of your beezers sent you of a hospital room of Tracy's photo in a jar with a mega hat on it. And this woman was vile. Are we allowed to play this game? Who did worse? Or should we just let the intelligent people already know? Do we really have to draw this out with crayons for the yeah, let's not. Then we get in their headspace. No thanks.
So then, what makes them happy? Are they happy? No, they're not. They're pathetic.
says Foodie.
Look at this bread.
That's homemade. That's homemade. Yeah, that's homemade tortilla. Thank you for the order. I appreciate you.
The fuck? No, I don't say. Like, yeah, I want you guys to remind me 20 pieces when I ask for it. But then if I don't do it, get the hint. You don't have to go on every day. Let's do this. Like,
But you told them to remind you. If you had not started doing your, what is she calling it? Stamina bees by the 25th. So they were reminding her it was the 25th. Time for stamina bees. They were holding her accountable like she asked. You guys always got to check the temperature with Foodie. You beezer. You new beezers. She's done this like 20 times in 10 years. I don't know why you bother.
obviously, it's not something I can stick to at the moment. Like, big deal. Is that a reason to hate somebody and laugh at?
Maybe it is for some people. Maybe they're tired of investing their emotions into your journey. Now, why people would do that? They must be empaths. They must really want to nurture and be part of the group that helped you glow up or heal or get healthy. I don't know their reasonings, but you let them down. And now you're going to scream at them as if there's some sort of parasite because you struggle with your demons. Does that sound about right? Okay.
Them? If it were that easy to lose weight, nobody would be fucking fat. Newsflash.
True. It is hard. You got to want it. So if you don't want it, just be honest. Just say, you know what? I know my health is declining and it's my choice because I don't want it. I don't want to work for it. I don't want to be bothered with it. And then nobody would bother you. They'd be like, carry on. Right? But no, she wants to keep people hooked. She wants them mentally. She wants them to hold on to her and not let go. She wants them to stamp everything she does, no matter what. That is what people that nurture and have empath, that's what they hate about her. And that's why the community of Girl World reaction channels has grown so big. Because they need to be able to go somewhere where people say, you're not crazy. This is what she's doing. Am I wrong? Just spitting facts. Just saying.
Scrape your comment about the here's your apologies. The Moriarty bee sounding like a tree lady. It's Yemeni bread. You liked it, maybe? Nice. And I'm not even mad at people asking me to exercise. Like, whatever.
Remember the tantrum she threw when Shalai wanted to get on the treadmill? After she promised if he got a treadmill, she'd work out on it. Do you guys remember when she threw a fit when he wanted to go for a walk in Kuwait? That's why he got the treadmill, because it was too hot outside. So every time he tried to fix something, she would condemn him because she was lying to him. Right? And then remember the time he wanted to go swimming in the pool with her and have some laughs. Remember? Yeah. So it's not just the community, it's whoever's in her life that tries to care about her. So her, just let her be.
Yeah.
She wipes her hands on her clothes.
Thank you, deep fried falafel.
You see that? Can't even get up and get a paper towel. She threw a fit over ice cream. Almost threw a fit over donuts, too. Wasn't she mean to him on that walk? It was 2 walks, I remember. One was when she had to sit down on the wall instead of go down to the lake and, pick up rocks and stuff. And then the other one, and she made that big scene. Remember that? Holy crap. Then the other one was when he took her for a walk and she wanted to sit down and there wasn't like a bench. And she basically called him an idiot. And God, when she looked at him, it was pure evil. Dude.
So I'm a bad person because I get angry and defend myself. Okay.
No, you get vile. That's why you're a bad person.
Sounds like deflection.
Yeah, it kind of does, Foodie. So you deflect that you're mad at Salah because you're not getting everything you were promised in Syria and you may or may not be a second wife and you're going to be ignored out in the middle of nowhere, right? So you're taking it out on everybody. Flying Sky, welcome to the Willies. Thank you. Welcome back. She was abusive to him. Now she admitted it. She hit him in the eye with her phone and cut his eye. So that explains the 2 weeks he was off camera.
The AI
Hiding his abusers' marks.
songs. I forgot I had that one. And when I was editing,
Yeah, she had a Simpsons donut tantrum. That was great. It's viral. I need to show everybody the donut. I think she used that stuff. Like, I can make more money if I eat this and I do that. Like, I don't know. I don't even know why he would entertain this again, except for his family. I can see him, taking one for the team because we already know his family eats better when she's in town, right? Right.
you're hungry?
You got to feed 500 kids. You're going to put her in a shack out in the middle of nowhere. Facts. Hell, I would. And I filmed that shit too.
Okay. The beans are good.
I think you're right. Leung says he didn't throw his purse at her. He threw his purse at the shit she was throwing at him to block it. He threw it and ran, but she won't tell you that. Yeah, I think we've all come to the conclusion that whatever it was a defense move. He didn't have his nunchucks around, right?
I know it looks like crap, but
Looks pretty bad.
it has nothing even to do with the 25th thing. I wasn't even thinking of that. I don't care. I think it's called Dark Side Becky, Nina. Hi, Teardrop. I don't even care. I'm not even mad at those people because I did say that. Okay. But, like,
So what? You went after someone again that didn't come for you and then they retorted and now your chat is like, you need to go check this out. They're talking about you. That would be like her chat. She's mentioned Chelsea Leard at least 6, 7 times. That would be like, finally, Chelsea Leard is like, who's this heifer? Right? Because Chelsea Leard, she gonna tell you how it is. Okay, she is gonna be straight up. No fucks given kind of woman. So if Foodie whistled her in and then she said something about it, every one of those beezers would be in her chat going, Chelsea Leard's talking shit on you. Nobody would say, well deserved, except for the reaction channels. So there you go. Pick your team.
what do you want? A pitchfork? Thank you, Mango.
And a torch. You're going to be working a pitchfork at that farm. Old Chantel had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, What's a kidney shaped pool? E-I-E-I-O.
And to me, this is a healthy
Somebody on TikTok that she keeps bringing up who's never spoke of Foodie ever.
meal. I'm never going to make everyone happy. They're always going to be like, you know,
Then why go on a 4-hour rant? Let it go.
this to me is a healthy meal. So,
Don't care. Eat a pizza and a cake. I don't give a flying fuck. It just reminds me every day to be conscious. I haven't even had lunch. But I might go get a piece of cheese when I get hungry.
are you really lurking here? No. Well, how can you help? I don't need help.
She don't need help.
I don't need help.
Cool. Remember that, yo mama? When that fateful day comes, she didn't need help.
Like maybe encouragement or whatever, but
They do. They encourage you to eat beaver tails, sugary coffees. Yeah, they are encouraging you. And you're like, yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
We know you don't know.
None of the people harassing me about stamina beasing actually give a shit.
That would be Salah. That was aimed at Salah. He's the only one that keeps bringing up stamina beasing.
Because I've never seen them in here. So, I don't have a fork with me, so I'm eating with my fingers.
Well, you know, you have a kitchen about 10 feet away. I don't know if you'll have a fork in Syria, but at least in Canada, in your Western $2,200 apartment, you got forks. I should make a t-shirt that says Carb Goblin. She's always gobbling carbs.
Clearly, simply ravishing. Hi, quiet.
I just put it on all chat. So if some of you were in here and I didn't see you, I'm sorry.
Oh, believe me, I've realized that there are people who watch me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's hear Jill's prior argument. Why I should not defend myself against someone like Charlotte. Go.
She doesn't care about that. She just said the way you treated her, which was a full composition paper on your community post that was vile and hateful, not a conversation. It was hateful. Instead of, you know what, I'm sorry to hear you feel that way. Yes, in the past, I may or may not have been real honest because, you know, this journey is so hard for me. But no, that's not what your community post said. You went on a full character assassination of her. And when Jill read that, she's like, I just can't support this. I can't support this anymore. So I'm sorry, Foodie. I gotta go. And once again, you're doing it to another person that was potentially somebody who cared about you and could look past some of the shit you've done. But all you're doing is you're just solidifying the evil that lives within. And we're watching spiritual warfare. This ain't human against human. This is a good person dealing with someone like you. And this is what I like to watch, because I'm telling you, the decline of your channels is all on you. You can blame us all you want, but it's not. Everybody's watching it. And the dark always comes to light. And here we are.
And then you have to ask yourself why you're still fucking here. And don't come up with I need proof for everything. None of this.
You're not a badass. You sound like an insecure child who learned how to manipulate family members and bully girls in school. Even Pete, you bullied him. So this don't even affect anyone. It's even worse for you than Cuba Rage, to be honest.
Bullshit, lies, bullshit. And stick to what
Especially because she has a hijab on now. At least before, we could see the demise in her, right? The drinking, the rugs, the just crawled out of Dee Dee's bed. We could kind of justify her Cuba Rage. But now, this 4 hour one, there's no excuse. None. She's in a hijab telling everybody how much she's changed and how she can only be judged by God. Not when you do this stuff. Not when you do this stuff. You are open for criticism. You can't shut that down by hiding under God. He knows you by your fruits. Your soul, Foodie. This got nothing to do with earthly human shit. He knows you by your fruits. Oh my.
else said. Hey, IP YouTube lover. I don't want to hear none of this bullshit that I abandoned Smokey.
Hey, I wasn't there.
All this fucking bullshit. Yeah, Jill, did you miss the part with Jill Teardrop? Another support.
You know, Salah was laying in bed listening to this. Between the spotty internet, but he was. I'll bet he got a cold shiver down his torso, remembering how she acts in Syria and Kuwait. Remember that night she was mad at him and she went on Low Cow Live and let everybody look at her cookie, made fun of his, I'm just saying, she goes straight evil if you go against her in any way. And that was all aimed at Salah, what she did.
Who got mad that I called out that person on my community tab.
Oh, she did it. Wait, I'll do it. I'll do it.
But it's okay with what they say about me, but they're a follower. Well, go fuck yourself then, Jill. Bye.
Hold on.
Smokey has a good home now.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Smokey got left tossed outside, which is my guess, nowhere in Cornwall, I just feel like on the way to the airport. Okay. My guess is that somebody did save Smokey, and Smokey has lost weight, being outside and all, until he was rescued. Any good home. Any home would have been a good home. As we all think she put Smokey out to the streets, yes. Because of the plea she made to it was an animal rescue. That's what it was. And she put the picture of Smokey and said that she found the cat on the street and she wanted them to come rescue, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that kind of gave it away to me.
Can we block Munir? Bye, Munir.
Bye, Munir. Come on over here. Build the Girl World community. We're all strong over here.
Go get a brain. Hey, Boots Ted.
And this is a failed human experiment. Okay.
Fucking ass liquor. Goodbye.
You ever seen that meme where it's Earth, right? It's the picture of Earth, and then God's got like this little container, and he said, this Earth is too perfect. I need to sprinkle some assholes on it. And he's sprinkling people. That one's always comes to mind when I meet people as vile as Foodie. Like, oh, okay. Makes sense. Fresh flowers. Thank you for the milestone. Salah, you ready for your girl? Come on now. Come on now, Salah. Blondie, thank you for the super chat. Late fee. Love y'all. Love you too. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the super chat.
Desperate attempt of being relevant. Like, fuck off. Oh my god.
Lobster claws. Lobster claws.
God. You people are literally fucking parasites. All you do all day.
Parasites. Look at the grease marks on your hijab. Is it even something you're supposed to do when you're eating? Keep pulling on it and getting food on it?
Is wait for someone to be in a bad mood and rage. That's your life.
That was you, Foodie. You're in a bad mood, so you raged for 4 hours to where you had to take it down because team was about to kick you off their platform. Look at you bending a knee.
But I'm miserable. That's what I get so fucking pissed off about. Is these bitches have the right to talk to me that way, and then when
We can talk to you any way we want. While you're cussing and screaming and calling people names and making fun of somebody who had to have an amputation by calling her a brain in a jar. You're getting your energy back. Buck up, Buttercup.
I address it, I'm a bad person.
Everybody, put a finger up. And the same eye. I love that shit.
Excuse me?
Doesn't it remind you of a toddler when you don't let, or they don't do something you ask them to do, so you take away their toy and put it up on a shelf, and they're standing there with their finger and they're stomping their foot. That's what I think of. That's why it makes me laugh. Sorry, because I really, I couldn't even imagine this being serious.
Does that make any sense to anybody?
Diana goes, F off, boneless beef paws. Everybody's got their finger. Listen, this is an interactive community over here in Girl World Foodie. If you ever notice, if you watch a reaction channel, whether it be Jordy, Pulpy, me, Sin and Sass, Chantal Gucci, it doesn't matter who you watch. Falafel Reacts and FFG and Yaba. Do you ever notice how their community laughs together and it's just a group effort to have fun? How come you have created such a hostile environment over there? I mean, is life that serious? God, over what? Somebody's saying they're leaving your community? We should say about 6 in this live stream alone.
Like, I'm seriously asking. I'm like not being. I'm for real asking.
Foodie, that doesn't work as a 42-year-old. It's ridiculous. If somebody even came in there and said, did laughy faces and said, are you serious? This is stupid, right? You're blocked. You're blocked. Then I laugh. Every time she reads out what makes her block somebody, I'm usually laughing. I'm like, wait, what?
Nina! Dessert is on me, fuck the haters. Thank you, Nina. No, seriously. Thank you. I'm just curious. Right?
You know why she doesn't care for that bread? I'm going to tell you right now. Just watching her, taking bites off of it. Because she needs bread that is so dense that she can fill her mouth with it. That's why she don't like it. She's eating salad and beans with that bread. There's no massive amount she can put in her mouth. And we all screamed hallelujah. Can we all? Hallelujah. Yes. Yeah, she'll never have a real relationship with anyone, because people are either property to her or they are a means to an end. That's it. And she will never have a fulfilling life. She will never get everything she dreams of because she gets in her own way. And I don't think you can change that personality. I think that's pretty much locked in. It's locked in. She'll be this way for the rest of her life. If she can find another Pete who will put up with all the verbal abuse, the financial abuse, the emotional abuse, then that will make her happy. The other person, not so much. But that's on them.
Right, girl
I
10
think it's from the bean stuff she's dipping it in, Trauma Queen. I think it's greasy. So when she dips the bread in, it gets on her fingers and then she pulls on her hijab. That's where the grease is.
7. Hey, Strix Moon.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, Pete's got a community wrapped around him to protect him from her. For real. And then what if that happens to Salah in Syria? And let's say that her channels get taken down because she's unhinged. She's gonna be stuck there. She's gonna be stuck there, or she's gonna be in a camp. I don't know. I just wouldn't take the chance with that attitude.
And to get mad at me for defending myself against like somebody who's been hating for a long time. Like
So you've hated us for a long time. We don't cry ourselves to sleep at night, nor do we give a shit what you say about us.
every video almost, that person leaves a nasty comment. I delete it. But I like, why are you even watching me? Like, why are you still bothering?
Because we have to know how the story ends. How many times do we gotta say this? You log off, we'll find a whole new story. But as long as you're still present, we still want to watch the end of the story. It's called completionism. Yeah.
Have you ever felt a highly critical comment that helped you?
Did you hear that? Have you ever had a highly critical comment that helped you? No.
Nope.
Nope. You know, that person asked that question just to get a little more insight on how your brain works. Genius. That was a genius question by whatever Beezer put that in there.
Because, like, what kind of advice is it? Like, let's really dissect it, you know?
Foodie, you can't even eat sitting up at a table. Nobody wants you to dissect anything. But go ahead, entertain us with stupidity. I'm not saying you're the dumbest person in the world. I'm just saying you better hope the dumbest person in the world does not pass away. Yeah, that was a trick question.
Yeah. No, they're hate watchers, and then but that's fine. That's not my problem. It's not my problem that people hate on me. It's that people do that all day long, and then whenever I
So it is a problem. It's not my problem that people. It's not my problem. Is not that people hate on me. My problem is that people hate on me. Lobster claws.
want to address something, once in a while, I get deemed to be an angry person. Yes.
Look at you, girl. Seriously.
So, how would you do it? How would you react?
I am reacting, but not like you.
You don't know how you would react if you had hundreds of people.
I know exactly how I would react, and I do. You just don't know because I don't go on the internet and rage, so I give them what they want. You have no idea. None at all. See, here's the difference. You go on and do this loud and you think proud, but you're killing any case you would have against somebody because you do come off as provoking, argumentative, slanderous. in some cases, defamatory, and that will never hold up in court, ever, even if something happens to you. Sorry, but it's true. Intelligent people take notes, right? Because what is all this going to achieve? It's not masterful. It's foolish.
Coming for you every day. You, like, do I ever address the nasty shit on Twitter? No, because I never see it.
Yes, you do.
But whenever a comment pops up once in a while, like, don't leave it. Oh, it shouldn't have come for her? Don't leave me a comment then. If you leave me a comment on my channel, it's up for scrutiny, just like everything else.
But is it really up for a 4-hour live stream, or could you just comment under it or delete it? A 4-hour live stream. Now you know. Those of you that are not blocked, we're all blocked.
3 months. Thank you, Boots Dad. Ready, set, repeat.
And that's what separates the animals, Jolene. Jolene says she says things I've never even thought about another person. That's my point. That's how you will know her. By her fruits, which means your soul, which you can try to convince the world through words, but when she says she's leaving it to God, he knows who she is. He knows exactly who she rides with. I'm just saying, she is correct in that point. But she shows you how she feels about other humans, which is not very spiritual.
Yeah. The health journey is a long process.
10 years, apparently.
For someone
With no bright light coming.
Who's on keto, anti-bread, they're gonna think I'm not making a good decision. I can't make everyone happy. So you're just gonna hate me because you don't like something I'm putting in my body?
No. That's your Beezers, who you asked to help you. You've lost many subscribers because of this little song and dance you do, where you say, I'm serious. I've got to do this, you guys. Or I'm really sick. I got to do this. You guys, you got to hold me accountable. They just don't realize that that's just in the moment, that you don't really mean it.
Or because you think I'm lying? I've weighed myself in Thailand. I've weighed myself.
What does that got to do with anything?
Jill Gal Charlotte.
You literally haven't been in Thailand in 2 years. What?
No, I don't think so. Is she? I don't think so. Because I've seen a Jill in the YouTube as well. But they look alike. What do I lie about? Can we block Blue Pot?
Bye, Blue Pot. All Blue Pot said was, you don't have the stamina to lie. So he was defending her, like with a joke. Bye, Blue Pot.
Bye.
Bye. Blue Pot, why do you keep going back for more bangs on the head? You've been dealing with her since she was in the villa.
I don't lie about anything. What the fuck?
Well, that's not what he said, but
I've weighed myself.
Here we go. Now we're gonna. I weighed myself in Thailand. I weighed myself in Kuwait. I weighed myself. Oh, not in Syria. They didn't have scales. I weighed myself in Canada. She's doing the whole Forrest Gump thing.
In Kuwait. I've weighed myself in Thailand.
Yeah, no.
Never lied about my weight ever.
Who cares? Lie about your weight? Don't lie about your weight. I don't give a fuck.
Like, how is that a fucking lie? I don't even know why Blue Pot is back here. Like, just fuck off. No, but getting healthy is not, like... I'm not a fucking dancing monkey for you people.
Oh, yeah, you are. You just don't see it. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I can promise you got paid to eat underneath that bridge. Get out of here.
Okay? Go get your hate heart on somewhere
And you
else.
want to know why? And I think it was a definite troll move, okay? You want to know why I think she was paid to eat under that bridge? Because I think they were hoping the homeless person was going to come up on her, the one that stays under that bridge, and would ask for food. And then you would have got to see the real her, right? No, seriously. I feel like that was some kind of troll move, but the person didn't show up asking for food.
I don't care.
Oh, how does she keep the rage going? She starts branching out. After the Salah stuff, then she knows she can't talk about that anymore. Then she goes for reaction channels because, of course, her usual suspects go in there and go, "You're being sniped. The stream's being sniped. I'm gonna strike them all." And I'm like, bad move if you're moving to Syria, because that could come back on you in a big way.
Part of the process is mentally preparing yourself. Yes. Exactly, Melly. If I was 5'6", yeah, I wouldn't be walking, exactly. I weighed myself at a doctor. People are just fucking stupid. It's not my fault that, like, Gal Charlotte, she's a dumbass.
She's a dumbass. She's a dumbass. First class, bona fide, whatever. Yeah, I like that song. It makes me laugh. Dumbass.
I don't like those kind of people because they just believe everything they hear, despite me literally weighing my fucking self at a doctor. And the weights have always been similar. You don't think if I
Similar.
was faking my weight, I would make it a little less than almost 400 pounds? Like,
Oh, she's 400 pounds now? She finally admitted she's 400 pounds and not 376 pounds? All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
I don't like stupid people. And that is such a stupid accusation. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not asking for accountability ever again because it doesn't make any sense. You know?
You'll ask again. You asked in Kuwait after you went in with a 24 sugar reading and you came home. You were so ill. You were scared. And you said, I told God if he lets me live, that I promise I will never, basically hurt my body again. And you guys need to hold me accountable. Remember that? And then as soon as she started feeling well again, there you go. She keeps doing it. You got your mug. Yay.
It doesn't make any sense because how can I? Like, how can I be accountable to strangers? You know what I mean? I'm accountable to myself. They're narcissists. They're pieces of shit. They're uneducated, uncultured morons. That they are.
Are we? We're uneducated morons because Foodie said we were. Does everybody need the t-shirt? Foodie said I'm an uneducated moron. So we remember who we are.
I know, tomato soup. I'm perfect. You are. We are perfect. Okay, if I ask for accountability and I don't go on a diet the next day, okay, what are you gonna do? Not like
They just said they don't want to follow you anymore. So there you go. Maybe you should stop doing that.
me anymore? Oh, sorry. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
She's a knuckle dragger. Whose only socialization is her internet friends, her invisible friends. Only socialization. That's the key words.
You don't have to encourage just beezing. Just hanging out. Right, teardrop? Like, seriously. So, to reiterate,
Foodie. Let's see if you can wrap it up in a bow and move on to something else. But I'm going to tell you, that was 17 minutes out of the whole live stream. So, no, she didn't wrap it up after the reiteration, in case you were wondering. Thank you for the goat.
Anyway, not worth my time.
Apparently it is for 3 more hours.
I feel like people, like literally a lot of supporters are not, or were not.
Duh, I would say 90% of your chat is trolling you. They don't want you to get healthy. They give you money to eat shit because their life is more miserable than yours, and they feel good about themselves when you don't succeed. Is that helping, Foodie? So they're going to be complicit into your non-success, your non-healthful, healthy journey. Yeah, yeah.
And that's
You
fine.
blocked all the people that gave a shit. Exactly, ascending.
You know, maybe it's very naive for me to think that.
Does the uneducated moron t-shirt come in 6XL? Asking for a friend. I'm sure it would. So we would send it to a P.O. box in Syria?
I'm just entertainment to people, right? So then don't fucking take me so goddamn seriously.
I don't. See, I was just thinking about getting a piece of cheese while you continue on with your greasy rant. Yeah. There's not one reaction channel that is going to get fired up from this. They're going to be sitting there filing their nails, crocheting. I love it. And we're the ones she wanted to whistle in. She wants an old-fashioned alligator arm fist fight, right? Yeah, put 'em up, put 'em up. She ain't getting that from us. This is hilarious. This is like a humiliation kink. I can't even believe this shit's real. That's I'll tell you, Cuba Rage, I was like, wow, this person like should not drink alcohol. But now I figured out it's when the demons come out. And it doesn't matter if she's Christian, non-Christian. It don't matter if she's bald, has hair, fibers. None of it matters. This is from inside. This shit is whack. Holy crap. That shit. Yeah.
Like, what's your problem? Everything I do is like so seriously taken. It's ridiculous. Good for you if you care for me. I care for me too. I want better for myself. And that's a personal journey though. Like, it's not going to look like exactly how you imagine. Do you get that? And people fail. People have issues. People have addictions. People, you know. Um, Jill was like out of nowhere, basically calling me out, teardrop, for how she didn't like the post I made about that gal Charlotte lady. Yeah, I find it hard to support you after your post about gal Charlotte. Excuse me? So see your way out because you're not wanted here. If you are defending somebody accusing me of scamming my viewers and lying about my weight, then good fucking bye. I'm not gonna be sad. Like, I'm really not. But you're fake as fuck. You know? She's always been iffy, yeah. Jill? I don't think so, Nina. Like, right? Like, how are you gonna defend that? Like, and for that post to be like, you're miserable. I hope you find happiness. I'm more happy than you. I'm not hate watching people.
I'm more happy than you. Yeah, it shows. Carry on. We got Craven, Stone, or water crackers, and some cheese. I will mute. You're welcome. I can even turn my camera off if you prefer.
I'm not the one fucking hate watching people. I can't do this, bro.
Aren't you hate watching Chelsea Lee Art and all these people on TikTok? Because when you come on and you want to use them as gossip, and you're kind of like putting them down when you do it. I'm just saying. So you actually are hate watching people that you're jealous of who have lots of followers, and you're trying to figure out how they have so many followers. You've even talked about how people's content is crap, and you don't know how they're getting so many people while you lay on a couch sideways and just stuff your face every day. Like, I can tell you right now, but I'm not gonna, because why would I help you?
I'm not the one. Like, honestly, if I was like somebody watching somebody be hated on all day, maybe you guys are like used to that and you think that we deserve that. For what reason? I have no idea.
Because you've created this vitriol hatred for reaction channels, and every time you get mad, you want them to come after us. You want us to rage, and you want us to, like, we didn't invite you into Girl World. You invited yourself. And then you're trying to make the rules of Girl World that we all have to engage with you in fights, and your beezers have to call us vile, hateful, and it's the most juvenile high school shit I've ever seen in my life. Actually, it reminds me of some of the shitty girls in high school. Did Foodie remove her video, or did Kick? She did. She deleted it. Vickery says her chewing sounds are like a big dog slurping from a bowl. Truth. Yes, we know. Kick is an Australian platform. I said that at the beginning, that she can't be screaming freedom of speech. It's You're not an American, first of all, and quit trying to be under our constitution, which is weird as fuck. Um, but you may have a charter of rights in Canada, but you're under an American country or company with YouTube, but you are not with Kick. Australian company can put any terms of service they want, and you better read them. Since you want a paycheck, you better read them. You should check into them paying you, because they only use one company to pay you, and if that company will not send funds because you're in Syria, then you might want to start amping up the YouTube channel. Just saying. All right, so I made myself a lovely little plate of crackers and cheese. I got my diet soda, and I will mute myself, and we'll just listen, or we'll never get through this. You're a dumbass.
But if somebody's accusing you of shit and like I don't know what's the problem? Like they're so weird, Midnight Song. I've never encountered people so fucked in the head as I have in Gore World. Seriously, which is why I'm trying to get the hell away from that piece of shit community. And I don't really give a fuck if my viewers drop, because I probably won't even produce as much content when I'm in Syria anyway. I don't care. It's like just a bunch of headache. It's not worth it. Like, seriously, I love you guys, but like, seriously?
It's Crystal Farms. Crystal Farms. And it's Marble Jack. And Foodie, I hope you get far away from this community. Go do your own thing. Create your own content. Quit trying to be a reaction channel, because you don't have the personality nor the temperament. Definitely not the time. Oh, Sheila's here. Stay mad. Get your own husband. You sad, lonely women. I've seen her new place, and it's a damn palace. You mean you, Sheila, you seen her new place over Teardrop? Oh, she gonna be jealous. That's all the energy I'm giving you, Sheila. Oh, well, Leung had enough of your shit. Bye. All right, back to our show. Before we were so rudely interrupted by Sheila. That's like her 5th account. She's determined to be a part of the Seekers. We miss you, Sheila. Not. Yeah.
I know. I know, right, Nina? I'm gonna try to read them before I leave, Dill. Can we block Choco? Yeah, they all know what I've said. They've seen it, okay? Like, keep fucking rubbing it. Anyone who just comes in here just to rub in any mention of the past in a bad way, see you. Go the fuck on somewhere. You're not wanted here. Jesus. Unreal. What kind of people would want people like those are the people I drive away? Gal, Charlotte, and Jill? People like Chocolate? People that come in here to dig in of the past? Yeah. Good riddance. Like, it's so ridiculous, bro. What the hell? Butterfly on the wall. New here, just stumbled upon the stream. Seems like you're upset. Stomp all the haters. And life overall respect. Oh, if you're new here, Butterfly, go look up everywhere on the.
If you're new, Butterfly, she'll tear your ass up soon. Don't worry about it. If you're feeling left out, Butterfly. Sheila definitely sounds like Foodie Beauty. Because there's no female out there that would have to use that you're jealous of her and you need a man kind of verbiage. That's totally a Foodie thing. Totally. It's cute though, Foodie. You can't even come in under your own name. Stay mad. You're a dumbass. Well, I'm trying to. Come on now.
Internet what people are saying about me. And I normally do stomp the haters. I don't care. Otherwise, I probably would be run off the internet by now. And that's not going to happen unless I choose it. But thank you so much for the kind gift and welcome. I don't give shit to people who don't deserve it, okay? Like, if you are a nice person.
I said, you have to go to my community post and click that link, the discount link, and it automatically takes the discount off at checkout. Always go to that community post and click that discount link. It takes you straight into my store, and it automatically, you have to click the link. Have to. Automatically.
To me and are not trying to bring me down all the time, then yeah. Do I have a hot temper? Yes. Okay, and no one's perfect. But I wish I had a fork. Hot tempers are. How would you guys react? What would you guys say to someone who's accusing you of that shit? Oh, sorry, gal. Yes, I apologize for upsetting you with things that you totally made up and pulled out of your fucking ass. I can't believe what. Like, she's a fat shaming piece of shit too. I can say what I want, Frankie. You don't like it? Bye. If I want to rant all fucking day, I will rant all day. I have that right to. That's my That's my point. Like, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Why are you on my channel telling me what to say? I'm already too nice. I agree. It doesn't matter if I'm nice, if I'm not nice. Like, it doesn't matter, really. Everyone else can act how they want online. Thank you, sweet and sour. Like the nerve of these people to say that I'm miserable. Can we dissect?
The nerve of people. And I do agree that she is going to come across somebody with that mouth in Syria, and it ain't going to work out in her favor. The truth. It is not going to work out in her favor, but you cannot change her. No matter how much, because she literally reacts in the moment. As soon as that feeling comes over her, it doesn't matter. She'll throw shit at you if she don't get her way. I mean, she literally admits it in this live stream that she cut Salah's eye. That's crazy. You can't control humans, Foodie. You're going to end up alone for the rest of your life because nobody's going to tolerate that behavior out of a grown-ass woman. But go ahead, carry on. I'm going to eat one more cracker, and then I'll be done. I'll put my cheese away.
Check that for a minute. Who's the one on their lives most of the time laughing and giggling with their audience, not at the expense of other fucking people in Gore World? Am I on Twitter all day? Kiwi Farms, reaction channels hate watching somebody saying the most nastiest things, like they wish I could be thrown down.
Yes, you are, Sheila. Thank you. Yes, you are, Sheila. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. You can't stand it. You love Girl World.
I would fall down the stairs, fat shaming. Why? I can't be happy because I'm fat? I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I'm going to see my husband and my cat and traveling around. Why would I not be happy with that? Why? What's a more miserable existence? Staying in place in the same fuck my mother's basement?
I told you. That's her other option. That's her other option. Look at Amber wanting attention. Can't you spell out like whole words? Where I have to read this millennial stuff? Why are you called Nigh Madness? Are you a mad woman? I think so, huh? Oh my god. I'm not even dancing with that intellect. Anyway, I told you that was the other option. Living in her mom's basement. I told you, I told you, I told you. She just admitted it. Shazam! This is my last cracker. Sorry.
Ranting about Foodie Beauty all day? That's a much better existence, isn't it? Obsessing over my sex life because you don't have one? Oh, sorry. I better not say that. That's stupid to say. Like, people just, nah. I don't get people, man. Seems like a lot of your beezers watch reaction channels. Yep, they do. And that's why the ones who do, I don't feel like are real supporters, because why would you want to sit there and watch like somebody say the nastiest shit about somebody that you support? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't think strawberries, I just think they're just a troll, but I don't, they suck. And I don't mean like people just like seeing passively what's going. Squeaky, what's going on with you in that friggin' biatch? Bad seed. I saw her channel. She's fucking nasty. I need to report every single one of her videos, man. Like, why are people like that even allowed on YouTube? Like, YouTube is so fuck ass backwards.
Here we go. This is when it starts. It starts with bad seed. Foodie's sitting here for 4 hours being vile, hateful, degrading, insulting, and then accusing reaction channels of being just like her. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The only time I've ever seen bad seed come at you, because she ain't gonna kiss your ass, she doesn't possess that personality, is when you are a bigot, a racist, or you insult anything sensitive, any sensitive subject. And I can promise you, Squeaky, I don't think you want that heat, but you go ahead, girl. If I were a guessing woman, I would guess somebody living in LA, California, in a big fucking house, and you squeaking around in bushes. I can put my bets on the winner, okay? It doesn't make you cool. You just don't want to tangle with a woman that's willing to take it as far as she can. I can promise you that. You don't want that heat. Girlfriend, stop. Am I wrong? Bad Seed used to be a Beezer. That's the other thing. She knows Foodie better than you do. So zip it. Mm-hmm.
And I should start playing music on these lives every day. I think I should.
You don't want the backlash of Girl World if you start having your Beezer strike channels, and anything occurs. They're gonna wait till you get to Syria for the backlash. So you'll be on the Twitter crying because that'll be all you have left.
Yeah, but then they can't stream snipe in real time.
Could care less about stream sniping you. There's only like 2 channels that do it, and they don't even do commentary. I mean, one does, but she doesn't stream snipe every live. Dude, her husband is NFL. Okay? I'm telling you, she ain't got nothing. Probably could take a private jet over there and file a lawsuit. I'm just saying. I tell you what, sometimes people just say, okay, let's dance. And then she'll be a victim. Foodie, you're not always a victim. You create circumstances. You don't have to have anything to do with us. The thing is you are angry because you've chased away all your supporters. And now you're looking at our channels. Just like when you were done eating your large pizza, you were looking at Pete's large pizza.
The seats are small. Oh my god, why are you obsessed? Kismet, how many fucking times have I traveled? And yes, I was very fat most of the time when I traveled.
Somebody literally just asked how big the seats are. Aw, I love little pictures.
The first time I went to Kuwait, from living at the villa, I wasn't that small. Why are you worried about it? I'm buying half a seat, okay? Oh, maybe my lens is smudged? Maybe. Something greasy. And you guys know I laugh at myself a lot. So, that's bullshit, bro.
See? Better? Yeah. We had to look at the sepia tone for, it was only half hour.
A baby seat. So from now on, I don't need you to announce your departure. Just go. I don't care. Because if you're going to go over some bullshit, then you're fake in the beginning, okay? Like, who the fuck gets mad at... Bad Seed said Salah is going to order an honor killing on you. She talks about the subject pretty regularly. As if that's her place culture. She's a fucking idiot. Her eyebrows... Everyone who's a fucking idiot has bad eyebrows.
Here she goes for looks again.
She just knows exactly what she's doing. She wants to cause you harm. Bring it on, bitch. I'm right here. Fucking coward. Like, these people are psycho. What? They want harm on me for what?
My gosh, look what you've done to that hijab. How do you have grease under the chin? How did that even happen? I look up and this thing is absolutely destroyed. Let's back it up. Wait, where's the food on it? Oh my god.
Over some bullshit, then you're fake in the beginning, okay? Like, who the fuck gets mad at Batsy said Salah is going to order an honor killing on you. She talks about the subject pretty regularly.
She didn't say that. She didn't say he's going to. She told you that that is a thing. And you can look it up. You can look it up. When you dishonor his family, you're going to the Middle East. What is... Are you that disconnected? She is that disconnected. Oh my God. She didn't say they were going to. God, I swear, who was that Whitey Lover? I'm guessing because Whitey Lover likes to turn it into a fact, even though they're off on a bit. I have a feeling Whitey Lover hates women. Hates women.
As if that's her place culture. She's a fucking idiot. Her eyebrows. Everyone who's a fucking idiot has bad eyebrows. She
I must be a genius then. You must be it. Never mind.
knows exactly what she's doing. She wants to cause you harm. Bring it on, bitch. I'm right here.
That was not a do your worst, was it, with Bad Seed? Okay.
Fucking coward.
I'm team Bad Seed. I'll even print the jersey. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's kind of badass that, I love football. I think it's badass. Exactly. Bad Seed, she just looks like she stands on 10 toes. Let's just be honest.
Like, these people are psycho. They want harm on me.
They want. You sound like, what animal is that? Oh, duck. You sound like a duck. They want. There it is. I was right.
For what?
My money's on Bad Seed. Yeah, me too.
For what? Because you like that you can't ruin. You don't like that you can't ruin my life or ruin
Girl, stop.
my self-esteem because of how you feel about fat people.
Oh, your self-esteem is shot. The way you look around to see if people are watching you eat with your shame. Yeah, all of that. You did that to yourself by choice. Remember, you didn't accidentally wake up with some disease that turned you into a super morbidly obese woman. So all this word salad doesn't work. It's a choice. You've had 4 years. You've had people wanting to help you. Your chat, your man. So many people have tried to help you. And no, you are not going to spit on them because you're so defiant. Oh no, that don't work. Mm-mm.
You make me feel better about myself. They act like I'm a fucking criminal. I can't even believe I've heard of that person's name from years ago making videos on me. How the fuck are they still on YouTube acting like a bitch? Because I haven't reported them.
Well, who are you threatening, Big Mac? I'm sorry, who are you threatening? Okay. Just taking notes. And timestamps.
Right, Fuba? She acts like I killed her dog or something.
Who would even say that?
I really, really cannot understand why people are so obsessed with covering someone they can't stand, that they don't.
If I couldn't stand you, I wouldn't cover you. So I don't cover ALR. Because I can't stand her content. And I can't stand the fact that she's always trying to lure in teenage girls. I have a problem with that. You're just like a defiant child that's hilarious to watch. So ask us. Don't tell us what we're doing.
Don't like their life, that they find vile. You have to look at my face and my fat ass every day. Why do you do that to yourself? Because you can't get a regular job and make coins on your own? And because you don't have any personality and no one gives a fuck about you unless you're talking about me? I'm sorry for that. I don't know what kind of reception you expect.
Who's Gene Love talking to? Foodie? Gene Love. Leon asked you a question.
Teardrop, I'm waiting. I asked that they bring up some old shit from like years ago. Listen, if God forgave me, who the fuck are you? You think I care that you are upset that I
I'm
had
sorry, did he come to you in a dream? Or did the devil forgive you? I have questions. Because remember, you could confuse the two, Foodie.
to rehome Smokey? Who? Oh, you bond with a cat in like a week, or that I can't lose weight? Or
Whose channel's been reported for restreaming? I'm not on Foodie's channel. She was on Kick, not YouTube. She deleted it, not Kick. What are you talking about? This is a reaction.
I don't even know what. I don't know what. You think that we grifted for Sessa? That's your problem. I've shown many times her in school. Not good enough. Not, I don't know what to tell you. Like you think like we made millions of dollars or thousands even. We didn't. Like I don't know what else they're fucking mad about. Like you're so stupid. I don't care. Don't give a shit.
I know, isn't that wild? They have to create another sock account to come in because they don't want us to know what beezer they are. Oh my god.
None of them even donated. Mary Feecan wants her 25 bucks back. Just because you're a loser, I'm not giving you fuck all. Because how dare you accuse Salah of scamming his own fucking family? You're so stupid.
So a neighbor knocked on her door. I knew I heard a knock on her live stream. I knew I heard a knock on her live stream. She didn't even look over. Probably a neighbor was trying to sleep. I don't know.
And your name is even stupider.
Stupider. She did not just say that. Your name is even stupider. You can't make this shit up. It's hilarious.
Feecan. The hell? Like, I'm seriously, like, what? I'm a bad person because I defend myself. Okay. Like, yeah. Excuse me.
Ah, I did that on accident.
Addiction enabler. You want to know an addiction that's not talked about often enough?
Oh god, I'm afraid. What is she gonna say? Just block them, Dashing D. Ban them from the channel. Nobody cares. Seriously. They want to take over the chat. They're not going to. The Beezers are not. Just because they're bored and their queen is asleep. Just nobody cares.
And
They're not going to like ruin the vibe because they're threatening all reaction channels.
all of Gore World suffers from? Hate boners. Yeah. Very unhealthy. Will kill you just as fast. Yep. They are addicted to fucking hate and drama online. That's
You're the only one being hateful and vile.
what they need to have every day they log on. Getting the lotion ready. Let's see how we can fucking circle jerk and make fun of Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn and everyone else and see if we can make them rage.
You've made fun of Corky Loves Rosie. You've made fun of Amber. So by your logic, were you looking for them to come in, or were you looking for them to rage on their channels about you? I mean, this is Foodie logic. We've been covering you for years. I don't need to rage because I already know you're going to for no reason.
You ever see, like, I'm trying to think of whose face you ever see Boozin's face when she's, let's see a rage. Full on fucking Jay Leno with
Well, here you are, giving it to her on a freaking platter. You understand you would be the stronger one. She would look like an idiot if you didn't rage. I mean, does she understand that?
shirt on. I'm telling you. Thank you, Gia. That's how they live their life. And I'm mad because that bitch had the nerve to comment and be mad at things that don't even exist. Lying about my weight, not being held accountable to.
Why are you putting so much effort into one comment that Gail Charlotte left? So Salah must be feeding you the same shit. And now that somebody else did, now you're mad about it. Does that make more sense? That he's been saying this to her, that you're lying about your weight, you're lying about what you're eating. That would make sense. And then all of a sudden she hears it from Gal Charlotte, and now it's a tag team in her mind. But it's just something obvious everybody sees, and most of us don't care.
You guys, I guess, for fucking eating donuts.
Yeah, that comment got to her, so I'm gonna guess it's similar to what he's saying to her. Why aren't you? I want to travel. Why aren't you? You know, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. He isn't for a shocker, because we seen in the mailroom where it was too far away for the filter. I'm gonna do a Home Alone thing for real.
FFG is addicted to cigarettes, but no one ever accuses her supporters of buying her cigarettes.
That's what a Beezer just said. FFG's addicted to cigarettes, but nobody goes after her for her supporters buying her cigarettes. Can you imagine FFG for just a moment, comedy style, sitting there, holding up a pack of smokes, or like an empty pack of smokes? You guys, I promise, if you send me money, I will prove to you with a receipt that I bought a carton of cigarettes. What? Oh my God. Really? That had to be a spur of the moment, typing, because that literally was apples and bananas. Complete bananas.
Exactly. You're enabling her, and you're enabling that bitch.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that. You drove my point home.
Smoke out her dog. So.
You smoked out cats and hamsters, sucking on a shisha 20 times a day. So.
Tell me how you're better than me now.
She didn't. Your chat did that. So now they're going to go all strike FFG in case you didn't know what was coming next. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. She needs to start loving herself. It's a damn shame being so young and literally homebound because of food. Well, anyone that's tried that logic has been booted. So we're in the booted section of the Foodieverse. We're over here in the booted with hundreds of thousands of people. That's how many. Can you even imagine what the tally would be? And all the people booted that did not go along with her nonsense. Like with he who shall not be named, not being an abuser, right? Not being a rug addict, right? I'm just going to block you. I love him, right? And then when he didn't choose her, he chose another woman from her own channel, right? Then she ran to the police station, and then you had to believe he was her abuser. You can't make this shit up. And then she did accuse Salah 3 months ago of abusing her. Ooh, she was getting ready to lay that foundation. Now she's on her way to Syria. Our heads are on a swivel. We enjoy it. Don't really care. Don't feel any way about it. Just like, wow, that's unhinged. Oh, wow. Can't wait to see this part.
It's an echo chamber, and then they use your pushback to reinforce it.
We're an echo chamber, guys. We are the Chamber of Logic. That's the name of our chamber. You don't get to name it. You guys are an echo chamber over there. And the only reason you poke at us, say our name, and make up shit about us is because you just crave our engagement. We're all well aware. Every reaction channel is well aware. And the only reason we will engage once in a while, because it brings in the views, baby. Not real drama, because that would be nonsense. It's internet drama.
fucking idiots.
Exactly. Steven, I love that saying. Hey, is that a mockingbird? And then the bird goes, is a mockingbird?
Man. Donuts are good. Anyways, and there's no point of being accountable because no matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough.
You would never be accountable. Dude, you were ready to be an alibi for he who shall not be named. You were willing to lie and say you were with him for that case that other woman filed against him for SA until, get this, she was live in the villa all alone. Blew her whole cover. But she would have. She would have.
Okay? It's never good enough. If I walk for 5 minutes, okay, do more. If I eat a pizza.
That was Salah in the park. Remember? He said, do 5 more. 5 more minutes. 5 more. Remember that? That was Salah. This is all aimed at Salah.
Piece of bread. You shouldn't eat that. Like, it's never going to be enough for people. Ever. And I don't want to, maybe I don't want to embark. Maybe success doesn't look like starting a regime. Maybe it's just starting without even realizing
Did she just say regime? Does she mean regimen? Back it up. Regime? You shouldn't be saying that. You're about to go to Syria. Come on now. Was that a play on words?
maybe I don't want to embark. Maybe success doesn't look like starting a regime.
Regimen. The word's regimen.
Maybe it's just starting without even realizing, one small decision at a time. Maybe it doesn't look like, oh, I'm going to.
Regime is French for diet? Okay, American, it's like, it's gotta be, let me see. Or a system of government. So it can be both. It's a masculine noun. It primarily means a diet or a system of government. But its R is a regime. She should have said it in French. Because she didn't. It's got that, the thing over French. So why didn't she say it in French? Hold on. Hold on. The authentic. It's regime. Wait. Regime. It's got a Z sound. She said regime. Huh. It's got a Z sound.
Go do this today.
Not a G sound. She would have said it in French. She can speak French, you know.
Because it never fucking happens. So maybe it's just making a decision for a good meal, saying no to that donut tonight. You know, like it'll come. Hey, Positive J.
It'll come.
Because my arm hurt.
She definitely met regimen in English.
So I really want to know, like, how I'm not allowed to defend myself.
Nobody said you can't defend yourself. Somebody left a comment saying they were leaving, and you went on a rant and attacked everybody. That's not defending yourself. That's acting like a some sort of like you have control over everybody. You have control over girl world. You have control over people that watch you and chat and what they say and how they feel. Don't play it off with some stupid word salad. Everybody knows what you're doing. You're trying to act like you're a threat in the community. Please.
Is it worth it? Probably not. But like at the end of the day, like it shouldn't. If somebody's a supporter of mine, I should not get pushback from them. And I
You're always going to get pushback. Even if you're at a job and you got a manager and they praise you one week and then you decide to slack off the next week because you think you're the golden child or the employee of the week, and then you get lazy the next week, they're going to reprimand you. Welcome to the world. What the hell?
attitude and threatening to leave our
I wonder
bees.
why she couldn't work any job. She can, like, remember the doctor who was all about health? A doctor, go figure. And she became oppositional, right, with the doctor. Mm-hmm. This is why she can't hold a job. If she isn't in control, she feels out of control. This is going to get wild in Syria.
Just because I
No, she hasn't mentioned how she's going to get hard sought after insulin in Syria.
defend myself over being accused of lies that are not true, like, or being miserable because I'm fat. I don't know why I would be miserable.
Because you can't walk and go on vacation with your husband. You can't go to base camp. You can't go to Mecca. You're the one that you're the one that blamed it on your weight. Nobody else did. And we're like, well, get healthy so you can go do these things with him that you dreamed of. Whatever. Let the devil win. Nobody cares, Foodie.
Yeah, I don't know. Teardrop is so
No,
like
she wasn't on insulin when she was in Syria last time.
I know. Why does she even care, Dill? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Thank you, Fago. Thank you.
I love how they're all in there gossiping about us, but they're telling us we shouldn't care about anything they're doing over there. This is our show. We've been watching it for years. Most of you Beezers are new. And you just went right in there and you went into this army mode. She will turn on you eventually. There is not one person in her chat that has given her hundreds of money that she has not turned on. S-Jam probably gave her over $500-600. I'm telling you, your day's coming. Just watch. You don't have to get all involved and threaten us and we're going to take your channel and we're going to do this and we're going to, oh my God. And we're the ones that need to go out and touch grass.
Anyway,
I can't stand. We just want to watch our show. And it's just this whole weird high school experience. I hated high school, by the way. I thought it was the most petty bullshit I ever seen in my life. And they try to make you feel like you're somebody based on what sport you play, how good you play. If you're the head cheerleader and the quarterback should date. This is a fake freaking life. What they should have been teaching you was how to debate. They should have taught you how to do your taxes, how to freaking balance a freaking checkbook, right? How to invest in your future instead of the popularity club, which is all I see over on her channel. For real. You had to go out there and suffer in the real world to figure that shit out because they didn't teach you that in school.
like, name one thing in the past year I don't understand, like, that people have proof of that I've done bad.
Dude, there's documentaries. What do you mean proof? What is your idea of bad? I think we need to start there. If you were a psychiatrist, this is where we'd have to start. I'm going to give you some examples. And you tell me, now you can't use excuses like, oh, that was a bad mental day. Oh, you mean then? No, I was drinking. No. You cannot use that. You have to answer the question directly. Yes or no. You give one of her example of what she's done. Do you think that was bad? Yes or no? No other sentences can be involved. Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? There will always be an excuse for every single one. Even when you're begging her to just say yes or no, she won't. Narcs can't do that. They just can't. It's not even in their freaking mental space.
What? Even in the past, like,
If I said, do you think, Foodie, being on a live stream and saying the name of Dee Dee's mom's nursing home and telling people to call there and harass, do you think that was good, or do you think that was bad or good? Was that bad? Yes or no? Well, he already had showed. That's what would happen. You're not going to get, yeah, that was bad. She can't do it.
what? Like, even
And the room number. But I'm just saying, the only question you have to ask, do you think that was bad? She never will. It'll be everyone else's fault. Proof. And if the Beezers really want to prove it, that's all they got to do. Do you think it was bad? She will never say yes or no.
in the past, like, what? I don't
And that was in the past. I don't even know why you're asking me this.
understand. Like, it's so weird.
She really don't. So don't beat her up, because that's the way she processes everything. Well, in that moment, but now that's the past. It's the past. But she'll bring up your past.
Hey, Sage Kitten. Thank you, Fago. Took away Mr. Chi from BG. No. You nailed it. Scooter Beeson nailed the reason. Reaction channels and their audiences love when I'm upset. I have
No, not really. I love when you go do things. Because here's the deal. Your rants, they're not what they used to be at all. It is, you just try to put an old pair of slippers back on when you're mad at a man. If you were going off about Salah right now, oh fuck yeah, we would all be sitting straight up. But this same stuff, it's actually boring. It doesn't make me mad, doesn't make me sad. Some of it makes me laugh, but no. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that. Let me rephrase this. Put a 1 in the chat if you get excited when she rants anymore. Put a 2 in the chat if it's boring. Same old boring. Breathing, FFG, degenerate of hillbillies. Oh my god. Now, if she was popping off on Salah, that would be gold. Gil Witchy puts a 9. So some of you still like the rants. Most of you are bored with them. Okay.
to realize there are literally people who will only watch if I'm raging.
Not true. Not true. I get people that watch no matter what I'm doing, because they know I'm going to make them laugh. I'm not going to have them join in with your anger, your false anger. We don't even buy into that. Why would I upset my audience because of you? Hell no. We're going to laugh at all of it.
That goes like and it's rage bait. And it's so true because if I'm raging,
But yeah, look at all the food, Foodie.
like on YouTube or something, I used to get like thousands of views.
Yeah, because you were raging about he who shall not be named. You see? You raging about reaction channels? That's brought on by your Beezers. Nobody's interested. But when you were raging about the guy you were with, that was a reality show. It's kind of like the Bad Girls Club house. Right? When they'd be like, uh-oh, they're going to fight now, right? See, that's what you don't get. We're not talking you can just rage to rage and people are going to be excited to watch. It's when you're with the person you're with that you rage on because they did you wrong. That's when we show up. That's when everybody's excited. You are never going to relive that. Ever. It is done. That money is gone forever.
Reaction channels, thousands of views because they're talking shit about me.
You talk more shit on us than we talk on you. We're responding to the words coming out of your mouth. This isn't rocket science. It's a show. It's not a personal relationship. It's not a love gone wrong. We are just watching a show. I wish you could get that in your head, but your beezers want you to think we're all connected. No, we're not. We never invited you into Girl World. And you're still not invited.
Amber Lynn. If those reaction channels gave us any benefit of the doubt or said a single nice thing, they would see how fast. Try it out. Let's see how fucking fast your loyal audience of thousands of people would react if you said something nice about us.
Chantal has beautiful eyes, and she used to be able to make beautiful makeup videos. Oh, look, my whole chat left. I pray for Foodie. I pray the demons leave or, they stay. Whatever. Only God knows. Oh no, I just lost another 500. What's happening? Honest to God. She does. Leon, she doesn't have beautiful eyes. Come on now, throw a bone.
They would throw you to the fucking wolves.
Am I being thrown to the wolves now? Oh no. I swear. This logic is teenage mean girls logic. Yeah, her eyes do look good with makeup on them. If you go back and look at Kuwait, I'm telling you right now, out of ALR and Rosie, of the big girls in Girl World, Foodie's got a prettier face. I'm going to give it to her. She does. She don't have a trout mouth, right? Her face seems to be able to stay symmetrical. Leon, she hates her.
Right? There you go. When's the last time I had over 300 people? I just checked. Because I'm upset, right? Hey, Jackie.
You really think ALR is prettier? I think it's the mouth. I don't know what it is. It's just, plus she tried to demonetize my channel, but I won and she lost. Thank you, God. Because I didn't do anything wrong to her.
Yeah, I guess I am. I guess what upsets me is that people don't have the self-awareness to see how hypocritical they're being, and they accuse me of shit without any proof, and then I don't have the right to defend myself.
Your beezers were just accusing bad seed of something that wasn't true. I can't. No, we ain't doing this. We're not equals.
I got called Chantal for saying something she said made sense. Exactly. Oh, hold on, teardrop. Oops.
Teardrop coming in with a tragedy.
I was just wondering why Gal Charlotte left that comment when they have been in here for so long.
Teardrop, don't play passive-aggressive nonsense. I was wondering why Gal Charlotte left that comment when she's been in here for so long. It wasn't even a mean comment, Teardrop. She was stating facts. Don't turn it like she just broke away from the sisterhood of the traveling pants. She was being honest. Nobody can be honest over there, by the way.
Fake ass, exactly. Right? No, teardrop, like seriously. Yeah, Deb. But then Jill came in here, Deb, and gave me shit for defending myself against.
Nobody even knows who Jill is. Quit giving her the stage. Nobody. Could it be just a troll? Literally trolled you. She made a 4-hour live stream over a troll.
That comment.
Teardrop definitely flame fanning.
I'm living my best, right? Rosie. I don't know. She was somebody who used to come in here Like she was a supporter from what I understood. So for her to call me out for
She still could have been a supporter had you said, had a conversation with her. I don't even know why she trolled. I don't even know why she ever followed MFW. I don't even know why she ever started following you. I don't get it. She already knows you're both. Um, you're both just a pain in the ass. That's the only way to say it, I suppose.
that is so left field. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you people?
Maybe she thought watching YouTube made her feel better about her own life. You know, a lot of people do that.
Like it happens a lot.
I
So
don't
I don't
really want to be with people that are glad to see them and are kind to them. They're looking for the chaos. You got to keep that in mind too. Some people over there supporting Foodie, their life is so much worse than Foodie's. They watch Foodie to feel better. It's a thing.
don't know. Don't you think you're the problem? No, I don't. Because you still can't tell me why I'm not allowed to defend myself and how I have ever come for anybody
Nobody has to tell you jack shit. You're just mad at Salah, so you're taking it out on the internet. And I know, man, because the second wife syndrome, that's what we're going to call it.
without being come for
Should I
first.
make the t shirt? Second wife syndrome.
Like, I
I
really
know she yanks her followers from one mood to another. It's called whiplash.
don't understand that. Like, hey, Breezeth, and that exactly what Scootin said. They don't want me to be right. They want me to be miserable.
Who's they? Are you still talking about Gail Charlotte, or are you now talking about the reaction channels again? We're so confused. Why would we want you to be miserable? That would take work. Your beezers are doing a great job on their own. We don't need to intervene. Go when they tell you to eat beaver tails and donuts. Let's go to Timmy's and get donuts and sugary drinks. What's your blood sugar? Well, yeah, we ain't got time for that. That's leave it to your community. We're just watching. We're watching them send you to the slaughterhouse.
It's just not going to happen. So
Crazy.
I don't know what to tell you. You're still gonna have to be watching like this. She's gonna rage. That's exactly how they fucking watch me.
Who? Who? My whole chat's making jokes and just talking shit. What do you mean? Who's doing that?
Prove them wrong. I don't have to prove shit to anybody. Lucid.
Because she can just say whatever she wants and you better believe her, Lucid.
And that's why I feel happy and free. Because I don't have to prove anything. Do you think make my decisions in life thinking, what are the fucking vultures? What do they expect me to do now? Jeez.
Absolutely. What can you do to get attention and stay relevant on the internet? I absolutely do believe that, and I'll tell you why. Because you are everywhere. You're on the Twitter. You watch every reaction channel. You are in my members. You are under sock accounts. You just want to hang out with us. You feel left out. Well, you caused it because you used to always be welcome in my chat. Always. You were always welcome in my chat, and you know it, and don't even call me a liar.
I need their approval. No.
She used to come in my chat. She did. I mean, before she went into Cuba Rage and all that. Yeah, when we used to watch her show, when she was actually living for He Who Shall Not Be Named and not us reaction channels, she used to come in people's channels. Now she decided she wants to take us all down because she destroyed her own channel with her own actions. Of course, Leon, always.
I don't. Her
Keep your enemies closer, right, Leon?
comment was cruel. Like,
Right?
what did she ever, what did I ever do to her? I'm wondering that. She doesn't like how I have a hot temper. Do you ever wonder why? Do you act like it's for no fucking reason? I just have
Well, maybe people want to come into your live stream and have fun and talk about food and movies, and they're getting really tired of having to absorb so much anger and hatred. 4 hours, Foodie? Really?
temper just because I'm a bitch? No. Nina, I don't like that one. It has to be a cute cat or a Pepe. No, seriously. They act like I'm just like this for no reason. Like it's so crazy. Yeah, ask a legit question. We'll see how legit it is.
See? Somebody said, "Can I ask you a legit question?" Yeah, legit question. Let's see how legit it is. See? She's already in fight mode. Fight or flight.
My eyes, I don't know. I think they're hazel. A bustard temper? I know, fart away. Me neither. I don't know. Teardrop.
I know she deleted it. She don't get paid for those 4 hours she put in. So you know what she did? She went outside, got high, came back, and went live for another hour and a half, acting like nothing happened. It's gold. You can't make that shit up.
I like that one. 90% of the time, you're just sealing and scooting and laughing and not angry. I know. Sunflower, yes, I'm gonna burn my pumpkin spice candle later. No, but that's the thing. Most of the time, we're just beezing.
So get back to beezing. Why did you still go rampant for another 2.5 hours? You guys, we only got through 38 minutes, and it's almost 4 o'clock. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to shut this one down. I'm going to leave it right here. And because I want to get into the part where maybe I have to think about it because they're on a striking frenzy. And if I let her, let me think about this. Let me think about this. Because I'm not going to spend my day with her false outrage. Like, I want to have fun. So, how do we do this? She's in the fullest manifestation of Karen. Welcome to the Swomo Hag, ladies. Yeah, true. The Swamo. The Swamo Hag. Thank you guys for hanging out. She told them to mass strike. I know. I know. I've already got all that screenshot. I have it all screenshot. I have the whole ready to send to YouTube. I do. And then they came in my chat saying that shit. We don't fear them because thank God we aren't under the court of Foodies Beezer's opinions. We're under the YouTube court of opinion. Amen. Because I went through this with ALR and her partner, and I won because it was a false allegation, and I won. So I got everything ready. Don't worry about it. Ready to make a little video and submit it. Because that's how you do it, folks. You don't shake your fist, unfair injustice, like she did to Kick. She emailed them and then cussed them out on her live stream. Yeah, you don't work like that if you're under a business arrangement with a company. You have to actually act like a business partner. Mm-hmm. Her and Jordy went at it. Jordy cracks me up. He listen. He swats her like a fly, buzzing around, just like I do. If you guys are looking for real hatred and real fight, you'd have to find it somewhere else because I don't feel anything for Foodie. No, I don't strike people. Makes me a hypocrite if I did. I would handle things in a business way, not in a juvenile way. All right, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the orders. Thank you so much for the super chats and joining memberships and gifting memberships. And I will be back later, like this evening. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. I'll be back like around 8:30 p.m. and give my West Coast people time to get home because it'll be like 5:30 on the West Coast of the U.S. So I will come back later, and we will. I want to get on to more. I don't even know if I want any more of this. It kind of just goes on and on and on. What were the nuggets in this stupid stream anyway? I don't know. We'll make up our minds later. Maybe I will do a part 2, just for show YouTube what we're dealing with here. Maybe I will. All right, guys, I love y'all. Please have a good dinner. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in a little while. Okay? Okay. Deal? Is it a deal? Sorry. Is it a deal? Thank you, guys. Remember, we don't feel anything. We just hanging out. Seriously, I could be watching somebody crochet a blanket right now, and we would still have a good time. All right, love you. Go on now. Get